Now, on Sunday night, more than 5 million of us watched Dancing on Ice's first live show. Luckily for Rebekah Vardy and her skating partner, Andy Buchanan, there were no faceplants or injuries.
25 out of 40.
I'm so impressed with your skating. You have what we call the glide.
The shoulder sit lift was incredible. It was just the tension for me. I could really tell when you started to concentrate. You could just relax and let it flow. You could have gone up a whole nother point from it. So just keep going.
I think you're a natural skater. You're forwards and backwards skating. You look really comfortable. It's the face and it's the arms now that we've got to work on.
Your smile oozes confidence, and there comes a time when you get serious and it looks stressful. Andy, work on that with her, but otherwise, if I had to choose tonight, you're my best lady skater.
And there they are, taking a break from rehearsals. Rebekah and Andy join us now. I've got to say, Rebekah, I watched a lot of that with my hands up to my eyes. It's like, don't fall, don't fall. When you watch it back, you've got to be proud of what you achieved on Sunday.
I'm really proud of what we achieved. You know, my main goal was not to fall, but also to have fun. And, you know, that's what we did. We've worked so hard in training to perform and, you know, to build that routine. So I was really pleased with that.
It didn't start that way, you know. There's a lot of hard work and a lot of mistakes that went into that. Now it is what it is, and it's in the bag, and I'm really proud of her.
Oh,
now, Andy, I hear that you, well, Rebekah accidentally cut your face when you guys were first rehearsing for this. Is that like a normal injury when you're taking part in this?
Well, it's the only one I have. But yeah, it's part of the game. We do dangerous stuff. Oh man, you know, I never watched that until our VT.
Jamie Vardy scarred.
Yeah. But, you know, it's we try difficult things. She's really wanting to push it in so much.
Like, do you find you're quite competitive?
I wouldn't say I'm really competitive.
Like, coming from a competitive family, do you find it's like something that you want to make yourself real go forward with? And
I want to give it my all. I want to give it 100% all the time. And, you know, I really like a challenge, and I really like trying things that I know that are going to be really hard. I wouldn't say I'm finding it really competitive at the minute. I think it's more of a, you know, we're all rooting for each other, aren't we? We all really want everyone to do really well, and I love seeing the progress that everyone's making.
Rebekah, everybody always says that in a competition, but you and I both know you are competitive because you're in a competition. Surely, deep down, you want to win, don't you?
I just want to have fun, and that's what we're doing, and that's all you're going to get out of me.
No, but honestly, Hero Dancing on Ice, I've done the show before. It's a really special group. We're all like really supportive of each other, and you just don't want anybody to go out there week one and make a, you know, get embarrassed or do something they wouldn't be proud of. So we're all just like rooting for each other for real. Now, week one's now the competition's on.
And Rebekah, you've had 5 children, so I would worry about my bladder control, just waiting to go on. How do you cope with that? You have to make sure you go before you get out to the rink.
Lots of pelvic floor exercises, and definitely go before I get stitched into a costume, yeah.
Well, I'm sorry, Rebekah, that Linda had to drag your artistic performance simply down to the question of what pants you're wearing and pelvic floor.
No, not what pants, but it's like... Especially after having 5 children, you must...
Something that we
exactly.
Mothers do have to think about. Would you have to think about those sorts of things? But you're...
well, I think you look amazing for having 5 children.
Doesn't she, Barry? She does, doesn't she? Now, I know that you guys are currently speaking to us from the Dancing on Ice rink because you are in the middle of rehearsals, and I know we don't have you for very long. So how are rehearsals going today?
Well, I am soaking wet from the bottom half because Andy here, I think he thought it was payback time for the 2 injuries I've given him. So we're doing group rehearsals at the minute, and it's so fun, and I hope everyone really, really enjoys watching it. And I've ended up on my backside twice today. And the last time I thought I'd finish in the bolero slide position.
Just preparing, you know. Got to toughen her up for that thing.
Now, Andy, I do have to ask you, because filming this is very different from when you filmed last time around, obviously, because you're in COVID restrictions. Does that change this whole experience for you?
You know, it does. The thing I love about the show is all the people we get to work with. And we still see them from a distance, but it's not the same vibe. It's like you come in and it's a little bit more focused. You know,
it's really strange.
I'm just glad I have a partner that I really like.
Oh, thanks.
And we have fun every day. If I was stuck with somebody, that was a nightmare. Come on. So I can't even hug my wife because we're in a bubble together. And Robin's in a bubble with Rufus. And so we go on walks together outside at a distance. But no, this is my support bubble right here.
Rebekah, can I ask you about social media? You said you were going to come off social media before Sunday's performance because you didn't want to hear what people were saying about you. Is this something you plan to do for a bit longer?
No, it's, you know, Sunday was all the focus was all on the performance. And that's the way it's going to be every Sunday. You know, the focus is on nailing our performance, getting things right and having a really good time. And, you know, the nation wants to see some entertainment. So that's what we really need to give them.
I completely agree with you. And because of those restrictions, obviously the family aren't allowed to watch you perform in the actual ice rink. So what was it like when you got home? They must be so proud of you.
Oh, they were so proud. Well, Jamie did the link to the studio, and bless him, he was so stressed. He could hardly hear the reply from here, and trying to keep 5 children together quietly just deserves a gold star. He was amazing with that.
Oh, and I bet they're very much looking forward to watching your performance on Sunday. And we're really, really pleased that you guys were able to take time out to talk to us this afternoon. And good luck with rehearsals today. And no more dropping her in her bottom, Andy.
Okay, I promise.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. And we do, of course, wish them the best of luck.